Alright guys, so I'm back. Same world. I haven't played since the last episode ended, so I should still be, yeah, I'm in the same spot. I don't have a bed yet, so I can't skip the night, which would be preferable, because I don't have super good armor yet. I only have a chest plate and leggings, so I still have to be cautious around monsters. And I need to go back inside and make a shield while I wait for these saplings to drop. And I can harvest some of my cactus as well. Oops. Let me swap this out. So I had some gold smelting. I can't make anything out of that yet. But I can make a shield. And I want to make a shield because it's super useful in just staying alive. Because shields can block bullets. Shields can block arrows from skeletons, and they can also block explosions from creepers. And both of those can kill us pretty quickly. While it is nighttime, I am going to want to try to kill some skeletons and zombies, because skeletons and zombies give us materials we want. Like skeletons, for instance, can give us bones, and bones are helpful for when we go to farm in a minute. Bone meal will instantly accelerate a crop's growth, so it'll grow like 1 or 2 stages instantly, so then we don't have to wait so long. But if we see any creepers, we're going to want to steer clear, because creepers are still always a bit dangerous, especially when I don't have that good of armor. So I think I'm going to want to build a mountain base. So I'm thinking about building right over there and connecting those two mountains right there into one thing by building a house that looks maybe like a bridge and has a few layers going up and down. I'm going to harvest my cactus. Okay, so until it's day, I'm just going to want to stay really close to my torches in my house so I don't get too many monsters trying to hit me. Gotta make sure everything I'm going to be living around is lit up. So, as you can see back there, I got an achievement for it. It's called Not Today, Thank You. And that means I successfully blocked 100% damage from an arrow by holding out my shield like this. So holding out my shield like this and pointing it towards the arrow blocks it so you don't take any damage, which is really helpful for not dying. So when I go over there, I'm going to make sure to bring all my blocks. I'm going to make sure to bring my terracotta, my white terracotta. I'll even bring the diorite, my doors, my dirt, because I don't think I'm going to be wanting to come back here very often, because I'd rather just stay in the house I make, right? So I'm going to bring everything I want to bring with me, and then I won't ever have to come back here. I'll bring some string so I can make a fishing rod, if I remember how. Is it like this? Yes, so now I have a fishing rod. So then that's a pretty good way to get food. I'm just going to sit right here next to this water and fish until it's daytime. So I'm going to time-lapse through me fishing through the night. This is as good as it gets, guys. Right there. Got my fishing lure down here. All the monsters are going away because it's daytime. Pick up one last fish before we head out. So now that I've got my fish, got my things from my chests, it's time to head over and pick a house spot. So I'm gonna want to find a kind of a high mountain base, because I have an idea for a couple tiered or a couple layers of house. So I'm gonna need a bunch of space eventually. Obviously, I can't do a whole lot right now because all I have is some stone. All I have is some cobblestone and some wood, but we can do a bit. So I'm not looking for something mesa because I don't think the colors I want to use are going to fit well with the mesa biome. So I'm probably going to want something more like a snow biome or a plains biome, like I'm in right now. Because those two will give the correct background and the right grass color for the color palette I want to use, which is stone, stone bricks, and oak wood, and maybe some spruce wood is what I want to build out of to start. And then if it looks bad, of course, it's Minecraft, so I can just tear whatever I want down and put it back up if it looks bad. So if I see some pigs or anything around here, I'm going to want to kill those real quick for some food. Here's some sheep. If I had more iron, I would shear these, so I didn't have to kill them yet. But if I can find a third one, then I can make me a bed. And a bed's going to be super useful because then we can skip the night. And so then we won't have to waste time waiting for the night. Oh, I can throw a boss in for some money. So I'm going to look around here for a little bit, see if I can find a sheep. And if not, I'm going to go back to looking at mountains that I would want to live in. Okay, so I'll find a third piece of white wool later. I need to check that cave out. I know there's some coal. There might be some more down here. Some iron or something. So I found another sheep, but since this is not a white sheep, it actually won't help me make a bed because you need to have, since 1.13 update, you need to have 3 of the same color wool. So when we kill this, I'm going to kill it for the food. But this piece of, look, this piece of light gray wool won't be useful to us because we can't make it into a bed. So if I can find another sheep in a minute, I'll get it. But this would be a super cool house spot if I could have a suspended mountain base, you know? Like right there or right there. I think I'm going to build on this side. And then when I have more materials, I'll try to branch over and link up some of this mountain, maybe some of that side. You never know. We can hook up whatever we want. So to start, I just gotta make some chests and actually get up there, because getting up there will be the hardest part to start building. So I'm just gonna make a chest real quick so I can toss all my stuff in here. All the stuff that I'm not gonna need for building, like all this food, trapdoors, dirt, rare materials, saplings, apples and such. Stuff that we won't need for building can go right there. I might need these doors. So then we'll get our little bit of wood and our cobblestone in here. I have a lot of cobblestone. So I'm thinking I want to kind of arc a kind of curved build from about below that piece of coal over to that piece of grass. So right here, see how it's not just a straight line out and over? So I did that on purpose so that it had some more texture and it looks nicer. So I think I need to add a block there and there and there for that to be equal. And okay, that does look a lot better with the 1, 2, 3 middle pieces and then the arcs on the outside. I'll shave off those 2 blocks real quick. So then we have a nice sum of a circle, it looks like, and the edge of a mountain. And so once I have this bit of stone, I'm probably not going to leave this as stone. This is just the outside of it. This is just what I'm using to plan. So I'm probably going to want to use wood, actually. And then I'm going to put stone outside the wood. So I'm going to mine all this stone, and then I'm going to go through and replace it all with wood. Okay, so I'm going to replace these last 3 real quick, and then I'm going to go mine some more wood, some more oak wood, and plant some saplings. And hopefully I can find another sheep really quick, because another sheep would give us enough wool to make a bed. Then we wouldn't have to stay up through the night and worry about monsters and stuff when I'm trying to build. Just going to put a couple torches out here, just real quick. And then I'm going to go run and grab some more pieces of wood, grab my saplings. Because I knew I wasn't going to have enough materials, but I just wanted to find a good house spot. And I wanted to see if I could maybe find another sheep. So I'm going to run around, see if I can hear any sheep. There we go. So here's another white sheep, and it takes 3 wool to make a bed, but since I'm here, and I always need more food, I'll kill everything. I'll kill all the animals I can see, so we won't have to get food as often. In this episode, I also wanted to make a little farm, so I wouldn't have to run around so far every time. So I'm just going to grab some seeds while I'm out, and then I'll use that bone meal. I'll use that bone that I got earlier, and I'll make it into bone meal, just so I can show you how I can have a farm. So, since I'm here, I normally don't like the birch wood, because look how light it is. I don't normally like how this light brown wood goes with stone, but I do like the birchwood fences. And since I'm going to be using some birchwood fences in my house, I think, I'm going to grab a few pieces of birchwood, because I might like the fences, but if not, then I can just turn all this birch back into helpful stuff like sticks or chests. So while I'm here, you always just want to place a couple torches every couple steps, so then there's less mobs that spawn, less monsters to worry about whenever you're walking around. Okay, I'm going to make all of this into logs, and then I'm going to make a bed. And for now, I'm just going to put the bed somewhere random up here on the house location. Nothing permanent, nothing final, obviously, because this isn't really a house yet. It's kind of just a floor. It's not even a full floor. So I need to go grab some more oak wood, because I just realized I only grabbed birch wood. First I'm going to make some birch fences. So to make a fence, you put sticks in the middle, and then you put some wood on the outside. And boom, there we go. 48 birch fences. So after I lay the ground out, I'm going to see if I like the color of the birch fences, because in the recent update they changed how planks look. In 1.14 they changed how planks look. So I haven't really tested a bunch of the new plank combinations yet. So while I like the fences, I don't know if I'm going to keep the bright fences. I need to get some dark wood fences too, some spruce fences, and see which ones I like better. Because, you know, since it's Minecraft, you can just try whatever you want with a little example, and then whatever you like better, you can just swap out the old stuff and finish your build with the one you liked. And that's why I play Minecraft usually, because it's just, if you mess up, you don't have to worry about it, because you can just fix it really quick. I'm going to leave it like this for now. I can't decide which one I like better. But, you know, since it's Minecraft, whichever one I choose, I can just go swoop, swoop, swap it out real quick. So now, I'm going to make a little farm. I'm just always mining wood in Minecraft. I don't understand. Okay, so between you and me, the fence gate isn't going to match the fence color, but we're just not going to worry about it, and we're going to hope that I don't worry about it. So I'm going to get a shovel, and I'm going to clear out... Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Those don't match. That's going to bug me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna I'm gonna go have to mine some wood because that is gonna bug me till the end of time. Every time I look at it. Some of y'all are probably going, "Hey, what are you doing?" Well, that oak doesn't exactly match the birch, and I gotta go swap out the color of the fence gate so they'll match, so I don't drive myself insane. I've mined out 3 spaces away from the water source because this water can essentially like it. They call it like fertilizing. You see how some of these are light and some of these are dark? Well, the dark ones count as wet because they are within 3 blocks of a water source. Yeah, so we have a nice farm going on. I need to put another torch. I need to get myself some more emergency water in a second. I have my shield going. So, with the iron I've had, I've maximized my safety because I've made 1 iron pick, which was required so I could mine redstone and gold and, if we found them, diamonds. And then I made the 2 higher armor rating armors, which is chestplate and leggings, which give me 5.5 armor rating together. You can see that right above my heart count. And then I made a shield, which takes 1 iron, and then I made a bucket, which is super useful for not dying from fall damage. So right now I've made a little bit of a blunder, and I've placed these fences where I can't exactly get to the bed again. Yeah, I've got to mine some more wood pretty quick. Okay guys, so while I was searching for some oak trees to find away from that birch forest over there by my house, I found a swamp. So I'm going to stand right here, mine trees to my heart's content, and then stand right here when I come back. Okay guys, so I just mined about probably about 2.5 stacks of wood. I used 2.5 axes, stone axes, to get through all that garbage. And I went a little bit overboard, but that means I won't have to go chop down wood for a long time. Well, I say that, but I also am about to make a house, so yeah, making a house will probably take a bunch of wood, especially because I'm not making the whole thing out of planks. I'm definitely gonna use a bunch of logs in the construction of it. And what I'm doing now, I'm just spamming down some saplings so that whenever I run out of wood, I won't have to run all the way back over to that swamp biome to get oak wood. So all the oak saplings I've been getting so far, I've just been putting in this forest and up at the top of the mountain where I live. But it's probably a good idea to put all the saplings I get down on the ground, so then there's a ton of trees and I won't have to wait for any to grow or anything. Yeah, like as you can see up here, I've been planting quite a few saplings up here on the top of my mountain. Got another one. Just everywhere I look, just gonna spam 100 saplings out, because I really don't want to have to run all the way to that swamp every time I need a few logs. I think every episode I'll do some sort of resource gathering like I did this episode, where I just kind of went off camera and just kind of, like, I still recorded it in case anything happens, of course, but like I just kind of went off of, like, I knew I wasn't going to post it unless something significant happens. But it was nice. I just got to mine a bunch of wood. I'm going to turn some of this into planks right now, actually. And now I'm going to do some quick cuts through me building a little bit of my house. So every time I'm going to come back right here, and I'm going to show you what I've done. So right now I'm just going to fill in the floor and then figure out what fence I want and install that all the way across. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I've filled in the floor and I've put up 2 support beams, and I've decided I'm going to use the darker fence for this part. But I don't think that's enough floor space for a good house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe add... what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to mine just 1 or 2 blocks back into that dirt and stone and coal back there to give myself a little more room. Okay guys, so I've been playing with it for a little bit. The staircase is not permanent, it's just because I kept falling on the way up to my house. And I think I really like these pillars that I've got going here, these pillars of oak logs every few blocks. And then I'm going to start making the roof higher in the middle so these can act as like support beams like they did down here where it looks like it's supporting the house up. So I think that's going to be the end of the episode today, guys. I had a lot of fun. I'm going to record everything I do, but I might not upload everything I do. I'll just say, like if I play between episodes, I'll obviously record it in case something happens, but I'm not going to upload everything. I'm just going to upload what I think y'all would enjoy watching. So whenever I work on the house, I'll upload some of that. But when I'm just out mining wood or when I'm down in the mines, I'm probably not going to upload any of that. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought. See you later.